You are now listening to the Proper Property Podcast with Jonny and Luke.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Proper Property Podcast. I'm Luke, and I'm here today with Jonny. And today we're going to touch base on men in property, men's mental health, and how that all coincides together with what you do.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, I'm the founder of Men in Property, the only men's mental health support group in the property industry so far. We are hoping that things do change going forward. I'm just going to tell you a little bit of background, reason why I started the group and where we've come to, really. So I started the group in February last year, and the reason I thought that the group was needed was I was seeing so many groups out there for women, supporting women
within property or as a whole.
As a whole, to be fair, a lot of I think I did notice it because I'm in property. I noticed a lot of groups for women in property.
Yeah.
Women in estate agency, women in property investments, all these sorts of things. And I noticed that there just wasn't anything for men. And I'm a big advocate of Andy's Man Club. I don't know if anybody knows what Andy's Man Club is. Really great support group for men who are struggling with depression and things like that. And I noticed that the property industry is quite a fast-paced, can be a very lonely place. Very lonely place. A lot of people don't understand, and I'm quite fortunate that I've got you. Not a lot of people have a Luke.
I'm also quite fortunate that I've got you.
Yeah. So I just wanted to basically make sure that there was someone somewhere out there just for people to go to. So let's take it back to the start. So when I started speaking at events, when I started traveling around and speaking at different events, I just picked up that there was a lot of men out there, a lot of investors especially, that were struggling. What it is it is a mind game. I remember particularly, I met this one guy at an event in Manchester. I'd done my talk, and afterwards we were outside just chatting, as you do. And he just explained to me how he'd got almost £1 million of angel investors' money, and the deal that he was actually doing with this £1 million had gone very south very quickly.
Okay,
things had gone very wrong for him.
Which can happen.
Which happens, yeah. This is the whole thing. Investment is a risk.
Of course it is, yeah.
And a lot of people don't tell you that. They think it's a guaranteed win, and it's not. It is a risk, and we take lots of risks. But this guy, he just said he had nowhere to turn. He'd gone to a really dark place, and he just didn't know what to do. So something just switched in my mind. I mean, from a personal perspective, I've been in that dark place.
I was going to say that must have resonated quite deep with yourself with your history.
Yeah. So again, going back a little bit about me. So 10 years ago actually next month.
Wow.
My best friend actually took his own life, and I managed to get through it for a little while. Probably about a year. I managed to just convince myself that it's going to be all right. We'll get on, and it kind of is what it is. I've got to keep going for my family, so I kept going to work. I kept doing what I was doing.
Almost put it in a box.
And just hid it away, and just kind of tried my best not to think about it. But that just made me worse. I didn't really have anyone to talk to. I couldn't talk to my wife about it. I had nowhere to turn. Andy's Man Club weren't even a thing. That didn't exist. I had nowhere to turn to, no one to turn to, or rather, I felt embarrassed. I felt that I'd got nowhere to turn to. So a year went by, and around the anniversary, I of it happening. I got diagnosed with PTSD. I really struggled. I couldn't even sleep in my bedroom. So I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep in my bedroom for about 2.5 years.
Wow.
That was the point of the PTSD. So what it was is every time I went near the door, I could smell smoke, and I couldn't breathe. And in my mind, it felt so real.
Yeah.
It felt like I was drowning in smoke. Every time I went near the bedroom door, I could envision that there was smoke coming through, and like a cloud was just drowning me, and I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe physically. Couldn't breathe.
It's amazing what the mind can do, isn't it? When it takes a grip and wants to almost suffocate you.
Yeah, literally. And so it was because of that trauma. My brain was just convincing me that were real. So I got diagnosed with PTSD, depression, anxiety. I've suffered with anxiety since I was about 20, to be fair.
Yeah.
I've always had underlying like anxiety issues and things, but it absolutely escalated. I weren't sleeping. Even if I did manage to get some sleep, I was wide awake at 3 o'clock. Every morning, 3 o'clock, I knew it was 3 o'clock. Boom, I were awake, having a panic attack, running up and down road to try and get like fresh air to breathe because I just thought I were having an heart attack.
Oh my God.
I thought I were dying. And my palms would be sweating all the time, and just really struggling. Went to really, really dark places, like I say. Don't want to go into it too much, but I think as far as being at a lowest point, that was the lowest point in my life.
Yeah.
And nothing mattered. So doctors put me on every single antidepressant that you could try, citalopram, forget what the American one is, but yeah, they kept trying me on all these different medications just to see which one stuck.
Yeah.
Well, does this work? Will this work? Will this work? I had therapy, everything. Tried everything, and it just helped me exist.
How long did that last?
Probably about. I'd say at the worst times, it lasted about 3 or 4 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah, but you never really get past it. You just learn to ride the wave.
Absolutely.
That's all it is. So even now, I have panic attacks every now and then. It just happens at times when you can't even expect it. There's nothing to panic about. Just suddenly, like your heart rate will increase. You'll get a bit sweaty palms, and you'll just be like, "Oh, something's wrong. I'm having a bit of an anxiety attack."
And when you have those, do you instantly know that it's from that PTSD moment? Do you have those visions of smoke again, or is it something that's...
No, to be honest with you, no, since that happened, as a memory, I remember it and it seemed so real.
Yeah.
But I hadn't had anything like that happen again. And I think the biggest reason, especially in the last 4 years, has been since starting my own businesses.
Yeah.
And literally being too busy to be depressed.
Yeah.
Literally too busy. I'm too busy to be depressed now.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the issues was because when it happened, obviously I took time off, and I think you just kind of get into this hole, and it just gets deeper and deeper.
Yeah, and I think also, and I know this from experience as well, and from the people that I spoke to, you're very open about it.
Oh yeah, yeah,
and that is definitely a catalyst to improvement. Yeah. Speaking about how you feel,
100%.
I think you touched on earlier about how you felt like you couldn't tell anyone. You felt like you were embarrassed to tell anybody, but it's nothing to be embarrassed about. Is
no,
it? I mean,
no.
Men's mental health still today, which blows my mind, can be a bit of a stigma, which is crazy in my opinion.
I think it's going back in it. It's going back to like our dads and our granddads, and Like it were like men have got to be men,
Yeah.
and men have got to go out and fend, and
Yeah.
it probably goes back even further, like to caveman times.
Yeah. Stop crying.
Stop crying, man up. Like
Yeah.
even that, like man up.
Yeah.
Like sort yourself out, man up. And yeah, I remember actually, even myself, like as a bloke, like even when like my friend Tom, even when he came to me and he told me that he'd got problems before he did what he did, and I literally said to him, "Oh, come on, mate, it'll be all right. Like
Yeah.
we've been through worse. Like
Yeah.
come on, like not." I didn't really say the words "man up," but that's kind of what I were getting at.
Yeah.
Like, come on, like sort yourself out. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
But that's what you do, isn't it? That's an automatic response when somebody that you know or care about or as a friend says that they're feeling a bit crap. Your automatic response is, "It's going to be all right. Come on."
Yeah,
That is your default response.
yeah,
Never in your wildest dreams, dear. Your default thought is, "This is something serious and something needs to be done." Do you know what I mean? That's never the first thought.
no, and it's quite hard. So I spent the first 3 or 4 years literally running around my head, just saying, "What if?
Yeah.
What if I would have done this? What if I'd have said this to him? What would he still be here if maybe I would have reached out and gone and said, let's go for a drink, let's go and have a chat." But now I look back, I know time is a great healer. I look back now and I think that he would have done it anyway. There was nothing I could do to stop him. I think I had done everything that I possibly could, even to the point of like the day before he did it, he literally called me and asked me if he could come to the gym with me next day.
Yeah.
So we'd made plans.
Yeah.
So in my eyes, we were going to gym the next day.
Yeah.
And then I got a phone call off his missus to tell me that he'd killed himself.
Wow.
And my world absolutely shattered.
Yeah, I can't even begin to imagine.
Honestly, it weren't just like he was my best friend. Honestly, he was like my brother.
Yeah.
And yeah, well, that's a bit of backstory about why it is close to my heart. So it's not like I just wanted to set up a generic men's group. There's Andy's Man Club, like I keep mentioning. There's a lot of others as well. But in my industry, what I'm close to, and what's, again, property is something that's close to my heart.
Yeah.
Mental health is something that's close to my heart. I just wanted to make sure that there's something existed in the world that I exist.
Yeah.
I exist in that world. I do a lot of networking, and I just wanted to make sure that somewhere existed
Yeah.
for people to turn to. Not necessarily that they have to be really active in this group, though. They have to do this, they have to do this or other, or pay, or the point of it was for it just to exist. And in my mind, I just wanted it to be for about 10 or 15 lads.
Yeah.
And
How many members have we got now, or have you got?
There's 150 members now.
Oh.
In a year.
Yeah.
So I'm really proud of that.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about what the group does on a day-to-day or week by week basis. Is it just a support group? Is it a chat group? Do you do events?
Yeah. So it's a WhatsApp group, and there's a group on Facebook at the minute. So we are working to get a website built. There's going to be an app built. There's lots of new things happening with it. We're just looking for support for the group as well. Over the last year, it has literally been funded out of my pocket.
Yeah.
Doing events, setting up events, and things like that. So we are looking for funding to try and get it to where I think it should be.
It deserves to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it is needed.
Yeah.
It really is something that's needed.
Well, the feedback that's from within the group, because I'm a member as well, and the feedback that you see, especially in the WhatsApp chat and the Facebook group, is nothing but positive. Whether it's somebody reaching out because they're a little bit low, and the amount of people that just jump on with overwhelming support,
Yeah.
offering offering work, offering to join them for a coffee, offering them to do whatever, which is mind blowing, really,
It's brilliant,
isn't it?
honestly, and that is exactly why I set the group
Yeah.
up. So we do monthly online events. So we have a Zoom meeting. Often I'll bring a guest on. Again, I do a lot of networking, and I've now built up quite good relationships with a lot of the top people in the industry.
Yep.
So I bring these guys on, not just guys. We do have girls on. We have women on as well.
Yep.
Every now and then. Like I say, it's not to be. I know it's a men-only group, but it's for that supportive bubble. That's what it is. I just wanted there to be that supportive bubble. The women have their supportive bubbles.
Yep.
I just wanted one for men. So
just to confirm, we don't all sit around smoking cigars.
We don't all sit around smoking cigars like Andrew Tate and slagging women off. It couldn't be further from that.
Yeah.
It couldn't be further from that. I know it feels like it's a secret group. Oh, I wonder what happens, and I wonder what they're talking about. And honestly, we're talking about property because we love property, and we're just there for each other.
Yeah,
it's literally, and I've now got ambassadors in the group.
Yeah.
I've got Anvar, Rob. I've got some other ambassadors coming on board soon in different cities. So like I say, we're starting to expand. So we're going to be having ambassadors in Manchester, in Hull. So that's another thing as well.
So it's not just a Sheffield thing?
So it's not just going to be a Sheffield thing. So I built it here because this is where I live.
Yep.
But there's men all around the UK that need help, that just need somewhere to turn. I think one of the stories that stood out to me, and there's been loads. I think there was a guy in the group who he was struggling, and you could tell he'd been posting quite not depressive things, but everything just seemed to be quite negative.
Yeah,
that he were posting quite a lot.
This.
And things just hadn't turned out very well. He'd spent a lot of money on a property course, and he'd not got much money left. He was struggling really bad. Lost his job because he was doing it as a sideline, trying to get his property business off the ground. And then he ended up putting it in the group that he just came out. And this is what I always say to people: like, if you are struggling, just say it. Just put it out there and say it, and you'll be amazed at how many people want to help you.
It was a video, wasn't it? Did he post a video?
It might have been a video. But I remember it basically, he very big of him, he posted asking for help. And honestly, everyone were just jumping on to support him and help him, and but not holding his hand, but giving him ideas.
Yeah.
And what he could actually do to keep moving.
Yeah.
And from that, he actually set up another business, and everybody in the group started giving him work, and I just thought
recommending
him to other people, and I just think like little stories like that, and that's just one of many, and in just over a year, for things like that to be happening, I'm honestly, I couldn't be prouder.
He went from having absolutely no confidence in himself to having the confidence to set up another business and push himself out there and make that business a success.
Yeah, which is absolutely amazing. And that's, like I said, that's why I set it up for that reason. Again, I did think it was just going to be about 15, 20 hours. Did not think there'd be 150 people in a year.
It's amazing, right?
It's crazy. But like I said, we are trying to push it out.
Yep.
I want to get ambassadors in different cities, in different areas. So yeah.
I think now would be a good time to pretend there's a link there and tell people how they can join Men in Property.
Oh yeah, so you can tell we do this off at cuff, can't you? So we'll put a link in the description where you can join Men in Property, and yeah, there's just a few questions for you to answer. Again, we do have to do due diligence on people who do enter, because there are a lot of snakes out there. We policing it is one of the biggest things.
Yeah.
We've had quite a few people come into the group trying to scam people. It happens, doesn't it? It's one of these, for everything that you try to do good, there's always someone out there trying to do bad with it.
Yeah, I think it's important to note that the group is not there as a place for example, deal sources to post deals or for people to try and sell courses. It's certainly not for that whatsoever.
No.
It's solely for people to bounce ideas around, ask for support if they need it, offer support if they think there's somebody that it needs it, and to just have a bit of a laugh. We have a laugh on there.
We do.
Yeah.
And we do the in-person events as well. I have been quite busy lately, so the in-person events have kind of fell off a little bit. So we've just been doing online, but the in-person events will be coming back very soon. And yeah, we just have a laugh. We just get on. It's just a great place to be. It's a great community.
Yeah.
The everybody in there has got the same mindset of helping others, and helping others is what actually gets you moving forward.
Yeah.
You'll learn that the more that you help other people, the more that it helps you.
Yeah.
And I think I honestly, like, I would never have imagined it'd be where it is. And the people who are coming on board with it as well, like I said, we're in talks with sponsors and things like that. I would never have thought in a million years anybody would want to sponsor a Men in Property group, a male only. Because there is a stigma around me setting this group up. I did get a lot of...
when you first suggested it, I was like, ooh.
Yeah, a lot
men
of people
only.
did.
Men only, you're going to get a little bit of backlash. However, it was quite the opposite, right?
It were. And so many women support the group.
Yeah.
We have so many women supporting us.
That you just can't join.
You just can't join. We have had to like tell a few women who've tried joining that it is called Men in Property. But yeah, it's such a great place to be, and I'm really proud of where we've got to with it.
Yeah.
And if you want to get involved, if you want to join, then just join the link below.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, what's next week, Johnny? I think, well, you're going away, actually, so there's nothing next week.
So I'm going on holiday. There's nothing next week. So yeah, we'll be back talking about... Well, we'll see what you get up to while I'm away.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Bass Fest, 90s Fest, and Tramlines Fest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if you survive, we aren't.
Right, anything else?
No, that's it. All good.
Ciao.
See you soon.
Thank you for listening. Be sure to like and subscribe. And why not follow us on Instagram @Olive Venture Properties.